Do 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 do. Should have went in the other room. Got the VHS and my pop vinyls, but we don't need to do that. Hello, welcome to my review rant random for Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Bad Boys is the film that inspired me to want to do anything. I think Bad Boys is so slick. I love the score. It's scary to think it's a white dude directing that as well. I mean, it's no different. I don't care what colour or where you're from. Life's life. People need to be happy, and that's the most important thing. But Bad Boys was the film when I was a kid. A lot of people were in all kinds of other films at that time, but I was a massive VHS collector. And Bad Boys, did I see it in the pictures? I might have seen it in the pictures because I remember seeing it was an era where I seen Face Off and stuff at the pictures. But Bad Boys, I went to see the anniversary about a year and a half back. I went to watch Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2, then seen Bad Boys for Life, and all three of them review randoms turned up on the channel a couple of years ago. It was in the old house, so it's been a while. Obviously Bad Boys 3 was left wide open for a sequel, but obviously COVID happened, and with everything else going on. I absolutely loved Ride or Die. I really did. Again, I think the fresh blood into Bad Boys series from the directors, and obviously there was a lot of controversy over Batgirl not coming out and the same directors. I just love the style. I love the inspiration. I love the fact that Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are still doing it. I think there's a massive shift of pendulum between the characters from the original, where Will Smith at that time would have been the comedy actor and Martin Lawrence, and I think both of them held their own when they looked like action stars. I think that's something that Michael Bay done. The second one just went mental, and when you get the third one, this one, they are like a buddy comedy duo because there is a gap in the market. There hasn't been a Lethal Weapon film for years. People do like to see reoccurring characters in different situations, and I think Bad Boys came along at the right time. It had been way too long. I mean, Michael Bay banging out 5 Transformer films in between Bad Boys 2 and then opted not to do the third one. But again, he has his little cameos in it. Wider score from the original. Never mind that the more recent one has never been released on vinyl. As I say, it's Mark Mancini, who also did Speed. His music's absolutely sick. I think Bad Boys 1 is style. The music was great. Obviously heavily influenced by pop culture and pop music at the time as well. I think this one though, setting it in Miami, wanting you to be in Miami, I love the fact that they brought alligators into it because I'm a massive creature feature fan. I just thought like bringing in the swamp side of like that kind of thing was quite cool. I love that the fact that they've sort of built a unit around them as well. I think too much time has passed between the second and the third and the fourth to remember some of the characters, because I could swear to you there's one missing, but he might have been killed off. But bringing 4 in and Vanessa Hutchinson, who looks absolutely amazing, then being back to mint, again it kind of brings in this whole kind of Expendables kind of vibe to it. Will Smith taking the lead. The action shots, obviously, action shots back in the day with no one liked it when Doom did Doom, but obviously some of the shots they've done there, especially cameras being so smaller now and people are not walking around, and Michael Bay's not having to wave a check in front of like the camera to go, I'm going to pay 50 grand to push the crew to blow this helicopter up, or I think it's an aeroplane actually. You know, so much is done now digitally and stuff. I'm still a fan of old school Squid. I do think this didn't have as much gunfight as it could have been, and I felt it felt a bit short. But again, lessons learned from Bad Boys 2, and Bad Boys 2 should have just ended half an hour earlier than it should have. I like the tongue-in-cheek. I love the slap. Again, it's one of those things where it's always going to be known. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So that was quite funny in a way. I love how it paid homage to like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence saving each other reversed. The up and pan, the Michael Bay shot, the Miami things. There were so many elements in there. I just think like it went a bit too stupid when it wanted to be stupid. But I'm glad it still keeps its R rating. I've pre-ordered the Steelbook straight away. Just take my money now. And it's weird now because you think when they released the Steelbook, and like I didn't get to see Bad Boys straight away, trying to fit a film in after work is just ridiculous. I mean, the film started at 9:30 after you've just done a shift at work, and you're coming out and it's like just past 12 o'clock. You know, it's kind of you know, it's one of these things where people go, oh, no one buys DVDs, and I'm fucking sick of hearing that. No one watches DVDs anymore. Yes, they fucking do. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. If you think people don't buy DVDs anymore, it's just an urban myth. Yes, so physical media is dying, but the cinema as well is dying, and obviously going to the cinema costs a fucking fortune, it's no lie. And I think one of the things that spoilt the cinema for me was there was nobody in the cinema. And that's sad, because this is one of those films where you live the thrill ride, but the comedy, and sometimes, I'm not saying I'm thick, but sometimes if someone else laughs, I'm going to laugh, because I'm a creator, obviously the years of my own films and stuff like that. I used to make the films, not just to put on the internet, but when we used to have screenings of my movies and stuff and have people together, it's an adrenaline thing, and that's something the cinema gives to people. It's an experience, and like, go to see Bad Boys, I remember seeing the original, and that was packed, and everyone, even though everyone loves the film to death, still laughing away at it. And this just had an empty vibe. I mean, massive screen, but just felt so cold and drained going out of it. And yeah, it was kind of like a bit of a weird experience, but I didn't know anything about it, hadn't been spoiled, fucking loved it. And going back to the whole thing, the steelbook came out, I ordered the steelbook, and you pay £35 for the steelbook, and you think, well, should I go to the pictures now? Because obviously the film is going to come out rapidly quick. It's not like waiting for the VHS and there's a countdown to it, and you see the trailer upon trailer, and you know it's coming. It's a big event when it comes. Now, poof, gone. Oh, I've got a Fire Stick. Fuck off. Oh, it's on Netflix. Not everything's on Netflix. Not everything's on Netflix. Oh, it's on Netflix. No, it's not. Just stop lying. Don't be cheap on your kid. The kid wants that DVD. The kid wants to watch it. Don't deny them that. But overall, I'm hoping that there is one more. I think Bad Boys would be nicely capped off at a fifth one, where the stakes are high and Will Smith and Martin Lawrence can just ride off into the sunset, because they didn't do that in this. This felt like a nice second installment into a new trilogy. So yeah, the only thing I'll add to that before we go into the outtakes is I think Bad Boys needs a credible threat. Every actor who's the bad guy in Bad Boys is kind of, except for the third one who obviously becomes a character in this, but they kind of like don't really bring in big actors. You think that they bring in a big bad. I personally would have loved to see Eddie Murphy in this, as I think Eddie Murphy would have been a great villain. Like, flip it on the head, bring someone in. I mean, obviously Beverly Hills Cop's happening, but I'm just saying in that genre where you could bring somebody in as a new bad and like going, oh, it's a twist, he's the bad. But like Scott Atkins would have been a fucking brilliant bad guy in it. Do you know what I mean? And like, again, it just depends on the style you're going for, but I think the new one needs a big bad, someone who go fucking hell, and bring that into the franchise and then leave it like that, done, dusted, and bring the scores out. See the outtakes. Hello. Dun, dun, dun. I always keep it like that because obviously well known. Oh, screen 4, Bad Boys. There's my tickets. So I went to see Bad Boys on. Wow! I never knew that. I went to see Bad Boys reissued on the 22nd of the 2nd of 2022. It's like 22222 backwards. That is insane. Wow. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story because there you go, 222222. That's me. Obviously, that's the iconic cover. That's really sick. X rental, £1.75, 3 days. 3 days, yeah. Again, indestructible old school tapes. Yeah, Bad Boys. I've got a signed one somewhere. I have no idea what that's at. Anyway, that's what happens when you have loads of VHSs everywhere. I've been looking for that one for ages, actually. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, there's a video not coming out yet. It hasn't come out yet. I actually went to see Transformers. I made a right boo-boo. I thought I was going to see Transformers the movie, and it was actually Transformers the TV show, the first 3 episodes, then a random episode. That vlog's been done, but I wanted to change it up a bit. I felt I went a bit too long, a bit randomly, and plus it was the Transformers, but it was part of the day. But at the end of the video was really weird. I picked up the Transformers VHS, opened it up, and a receipt fell out for Arrival, Charlie Sheen movie. And when I went to get a rival from the other room, this is all on camera, not in this vlog, but again, check out the Transformers vlog. It's when I buy 7 soundtracks on. I opened it up, and there was another receipt in it from Global Video where the massive prints out, and they paid like $9.95, and that was for a rival in Dragonheart, maybe? I think it was Dragonheart. And funny story is, I didn't buy either of them from Global, and both the receipts were exactly the same day of purchase, which is fucking terrifying. So yeah, that kicks me in the arse to actually get back on the Transformers vlog again. With everything going on in my life at the end here, I wasn't going to miss Bad Boys at the Pictures for the World. Again, fitting it in, there's been funerals, there's been problems, and all I'm trying to do is live my life. And I think, you know, sometimes you think, fuck me, honestly, what a day. And then you go to see Bad Boys at the Pictures, and fuck me, I wish there was a new Bad Boys out every fucking day. Because again, because I've got that much fucking love for the original and all the shit going down in my life, that fucking recharged us. So thank you, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and Michael Bay, again, for just creating something 30 years ago that is still pursuing today, which is fucking awesome. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.